Welcome back to the next episode of the Coffee Roast Review series. This episode is a quarantine edition, so there's just one of us here. But we are going to showcase today something a little bit different. So this is our first air roasted coffee on the review series. This is by Phippsters. If you're interested in trying this one, there is going to be a discount code in the comments below on Instagram and on YouTube. So make sure to check it out if you're interested in trying this or trying any of their other coffees on their website. So as always with this series, we've prepared a milk-based drink. So we've got a flat white, we also have an espresso. We've been trying this one over the last few weeks, and what we've done is try lots of different variations and chosen our two most favourite drinks to showcase this particular coffee from Phippsters, which is Jack the Lad. So this is the first air roasted coffee that we've had on the review series so far, but only about 1% of coffee is currently roasted using air roasters. So if you haven't seen an air roaster before, what we'll do is we'll insert a video here. In a nutshell, well, it's a little bit like a popcorn maker in the way that hot air is blown through the bottom of a container, and the coffee heats up and pops very much like a popcorn maker and is roasted in the air in the container. It's a very low energy way of roasting coffee, so it's very efficient and very environmentally friendly, which we like here at Online Baristas. They also match that with their packaging, so the packaging is also recyclable, which is really good. Phippsters is a family-based company, and what they've done, which is quite unique, is they've put their kind of animated faces on each of the bags. Back of the bag, it shows you the different characters with the different blends that they've chosen and also the different strength ratings. So Jack the Lad, they've given a strength rating of 5, which is the highest strength. This particular coffee, Jack the Lad, is a blend from 4 different countries. So we've got Peru, Colombia, Vietnam, and also Brazil. So Phippsters is a bit different to some of the coffees that we've reviewed so far. So they have lots of different blends on offer, and they also have lots of different blends with Robusta. So I believe this is the first Robusta coffee that we have reviewed on the series so far. So we thought it would be a good opportunity to speak to you a little bit about, well, what's the difference between Robusta and Arabica beans. So Jack the Lad is a blend of both. I believe it's 60% Arabica and 40% Robusta. One thing that's quite characteristic about Robusta is it's stronger, particularly in caffeine content. So we know that it's around double, if not slightly more, caffeine content. So they really say that this one is going to give you a really big caffeine kick in the morning. So if you like really strong coffee that gives you a huge boost, something with Robusta in tends to be a good option. In terms of the flavours, it tends to be more on the bitter end of the spectrum. So those of you that might like the Italian coffees, the French coffees, or the Vietnamese, the very kind of dark roasted, more old school traditional coffees, will like something with Robusta in. The other thing with Robusta is that it tends to be a bit cheaper than Arabica, simply because it's easier for the farmers to grow. It grows quicker, it also tends to be pest resistant, so the cost of beans tends to be slightly less. So actually Phippsters is really well priced. If anything, I think this might be the cheapest coffee that we have on the Roast Review series so far. So you can pick up a bag of Phippsters coffee for about £4.50 on their website, and also for our members there's a discount code below. So if you want to try this coffee, then make sure that you use our link so that you'll get extra discount on top of the £4.50. So let's first taste this as an espresso. So on the smell, it actually smells a bit like toast. More like darker toast, not burnt toast, but when you kind of getting close to that really sort of brown, well toasted toast. It's definitely got that strong coffee forward flavour. Really bold, very sort of creamy texture. And you get a lot of crema on this one. That's also something that Robusta tends to do. So it gives you really loads of crema in the shot. And that comes through as really sort of thick kind of viscosity in the coffee. Other flavours, definitely some kind of treacle, some kind of dark caramel, some black treacle kind of flavours, and also a bit of chocolate there as well. Slightly more bitter chocolate than milk. So if you're after something really strong with a thick body and definitely towards the kind of darker flavours, the treacles, toast, dark chocolates, Jack the Lad is a really good option. So the other way that we prepare Jack the Lad is we have prepared it in a flat white. So We've tried lots of different options, lattes, cappuccinos. For us, the flat white was the best of the milk options. So let's give it a try in flat white format. Very similar flavours to the espresso actually. So that toast is still there. It's now tasting more like kind of a medium well done toast rather than well done. And the caramel flavours are still punching through. So I think because it's quite a strong, bold shot in an espresso form, the milk does kind of mellow it out a little bit, but because the flavours are there and really punching, they do punch through the milk. So we've tried here Jack the Lad, but Phippsters do offer quite a few different coffees. So especially if Robusta's not for you, you prefer just 100% Arabica, then they have a couple of options with just 100% Arabica. So I'm having a look here on the back. You've got Scott, which is 100% Arabica. You've got Mark's 100%. Nick is 83%, so there's lots of different percentages and options. So what they've done here is all the different family members have kind of created their own blends for their own taste palettes. So you have quite a few different options of blends there for you to try. So there's going to be something there for everyone. Let us know in the comment section below if you have any questions on Phippsters. And as always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss out on the latest releases.